let me tell you a thing, right? Obsession is when you constantly think about that person, about the presence of them, about their personality. You know, it's something um, very unhealthy if you do not handle it with care. And you know, there is some psychological behind why you get obsessed with that person or with that thing that you want. So there is some insecurity, or there is some unfulfilled emotional needs that is within you that creates these obsessions. So if you're obsessed with that one specific person, that means you have that emotional needs that only that person can satisfy, that you can flip that coin and use it for yourself, right? You don't want to get obsessed with people all the time. You want people to get obsessed with you, honey, not you getting obsessed with people, because your life should revolve around yourself. Your life should be for yourself, not for other, not for obsession with, not to obsess with other people, right? We do not do that, honey. We do only for ourselves, right? So I am bringing you very strong three tricks that is going to flip that table around and get somebody really obsessed with yourself. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is me, your girl Sadia Ali. So, like I said before, people get obsessed because there is some emotional needs or some insecurities. Yeah, sometimes you can have insecurities. Like, if your friend is getting a good man, right? He's spoiling her, or he is literally, you know, giving that treatment that you always wanted. Then you kind of get insecure that whether you're gonna get it that kind of person or not, right? So now let's keep all those jealousy, all those insecurities, or all those unfulfilled emotional aside, and let's use these three tricks that I'm gonna tell you in the later part of the video, and flip that table around for yourself, and let's use that for our own benefits. And it's kind of getting heavy, but I want to, it's kind of, this is getting heavy and it's just giving me so much of like a thing in my, but however, I want to dry my hair, but if I dry my hair, you cannot hear me, girl. So I'm not doing it. So now let's go to trick number one. Trick number one is basically which I keep on using all the time, and that is power of compliments. You know, this is not just a compliment, it is something that you can manipulate it. You know, you can manipulate compliments as you wish, you know, but you know, use compliment genuinely, be genuine. You know, when you're faking compliment, it's quite evident that you're faking, you know, the other person really knows that you're faking that compliment. So be genuine when you're giving a compliment. Don't just keep on passing compliments to people, because sometimes your compliments very valuable, right? You're expensive, right, girl? So yeah, so power of compliment. So you, when you're complimenting somebody, compliment it in such a way that is so unique for yourself. Like, you know, your compliment should be so unique, so touching to that person, and it should be so personalized that, you know, that person feels so important. Like for example, if you see a person always keeps on helping, so you can say like, I love how you're always so kind to everyone, in this, you know, very harsh world, or in this, you know, very, it's a very rare trait. So you can say that, right? And this not only flatters them, but also you know, makes them feel unique and, you know, literally valuable, and also making them more crave more of your positive reinforcements. That is something they can get obsessed with, right? So that's all for trick number one. Now let's move to trick number two, the scarcity principle. Girl, this is so powerful. I won't lie, it. Scarcity principle is so powerful because, you know, we as a human being, we crave for things that is very rare, that is very scarce, you know, and scarce in nature. This suggests that, you know, people literally, you know, place higher value for those things that are scarce or hard to get, hard to, you know, obtain. You know, for example, let's say you, if you get a man who literally gives you everything that you need, you don't find them that valuable, right? But if you have to chase that man, like you are chasing that man right now, if you have to chase him, you find it so, you know, you get even more obsessed because you are chasing something that is very hard to get, right? So why don't you use that for yourself? Be hard to get, be just limit your availability with people, show selective interest with people, like, you know, just take a step back and let them realize the importance of you, the importance of having you in the same environment, and then create sense of uncertainty. For example, these bigger brands in this world where they put out that product, and within just a second, within just a flip of a second, they just the product just ran out of stock, right? That is the scarcity principle that they use, so that people get obsessed with that product, and people not even lose 1 second to purchase that product. So you should use that principle for yourself. Like, how you can use this in your real life is like, just limit your availability. Like, you shouldn't be available to people all the time, right? Being available is just okay. Being available all the time is good, but not at too much that people do not respect and values your time, right? So limit it, and show selective interest with people, and with people. Don't be so interested in people, don't be so eager in people, don't. So very selective interest, and just take a step back and let them do the work. If you take a step back, they'll do everything that your presence is very important, right? Make them realize that just by create an obsession with people, and they're gonna work so hard to grab your attention. Trick number three is the emotional roller coaster. And this trick you can use with anybody. You can use it with your friends, your partner, or whoever you want to use it. So this is how you're going to use this technique. You are going to give so much of intense attention to that person at first, and when you think it is enough, pull that attention back. For example, don't text them up, don't ask for anything. Let them do the work. Erase